Hello, good day everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So today I just want us to hit on something, maybe let's just say family affair. Family affair. So there is this write-up that I bumped into and I want to read it out to you people and also to hear your own suggestion. What do you have to say? What's your opinion? What's your own view about this kind of issue? If you are to be the husband, what would be your reaction? Or if you are to be the father and mother-in-law, what would be your reaction? And also, as a wife, would you do such a thing? Yeah, as a married woman and as a woman that is married to a young man that lives abroad, that lives in Canada or USA, will you be able to portray this level of character? So it goes this way. My husband wants to divorce me because I rented our apartment to his mother, the mother of the man you are married to, the mother of your husband, the woman that gave birth to your husband. I'm sad. I don't know it will get to this. I only wanted to teach them a lesson. My husband is in Canada and I'm in Nigeria helping him to build our houses and hotels. My in-laws never really liked me. They kicked against the marriage. My husband married me without their blessings, and none of them came to my marriage. After the marriage, he traveled to Canada. He didn't release his number to them because of that. My husband stopped talking to them and insisted that they must come through me if they need anything from him. He did it because he wants them to start respecting me. He placed his parents' monthly allowance of 300k to the mom and 200k to the dad under her care, meaning that she is the one in charge of giving them their monthly allowance, 300,000 naira for the mother and 200,000 naira for the father, that's the husband's parents. I called their allowance and I paid the mother 100,000 naira and the father 50,000 naira. I want them to always come to me to beg for more money. Their rent expired and they needed money. I told them we won't be renewing it, that they need to relocate to a new place. I moved them to the rented apartment my husband built and they pay me house rent. My husband wanted them to move in free, but unknown to my husband, they are paying rent to me. My husband came back this Christmas. His plans is to take me and the children to Canada. Everything is ready. Getting here, he heard of everything that happened and got pissed. They told him everything, how I seized the car he bought for his dad before he traveled, and they even added some lies to it. I know I'm wrong. I did it out of bitterness, and I am even begging my husband for forgiveness. He walked out on me, and he's now sleeping in a hotel for 5 days. How do I make things right? How do I make things happen? Well, first of all, this kind of attitude, this is evil. It is evil. Regardless of the attitude of your in-laws before you got married into their home, any amount of money given to you to give to these individuals doesn't belong to you. Secondly, that money never came from your pocket. So why would you deduct that money? Thirdly, why would you like to show them? Why would you prefer that they always come to you to beg? Do you like them crawling on their knees to beg for cash? What must have prompted this kind of attitude? You knew they never liked you from the start. None of them attended your wedding. Now you are giving your husband the reason to see that you are of no use to him. You are giving your husband the rightful opinion of his dad and mom that you are what? Not qualified to be a member of that family. What is 200k and what is 300,000 naira that will make you to deduct their allowance? Okay, let's just assume that this is your own mom and your own dad. Would you have done that? I was expecting that the only thing this young lady would have done is to do what? To show them the reason why they should accept her. Show them the reason why they should love you. Let's just say them not accepting you initially might be because of maybe tribe or state issues, because some people, they prefer their son or their daughters marrying from their states. Kind of, they don't like the interstate marriage of a teen. So why would you kind of deprive them of the cash, of the allowance their son brings in through you? Kind of, you are the only avenue, and he made that avenue possible just because he wants his parents, his family to accept you. Why would you seize the car key? What gave you that right to seize the dad's car key? To me, I think you do not have any business with any of his family's properties. Kind of the things that he purchased for the dad or for the mom. In this situation, you really fucked up. And in this situation, no one will back you up. This young man can willingly divorce you because there are a whole lot of evidence. Firstly, you shouldn't have tampered with the allowance that was given to you to drop for the dad and the mom. Secondly, you shouldn't have done what? You shouldn't have let them move into an apartment that was built by their son, and you were accepting rent from them. Thirdly, you have no business with the car your husband purchased for this man. Fourthly, this should have been the first. You should have tried to portray a character that will make them to accept you into this family. And to me, there is no way to make things right. So sorry, this is the end of the journey. So sorry, here comes the end of the journey. How can you portray such an attitude, deducting of their money, allowing the dad and mom of your husband to pay rent of a building that was built by their son? This, let's just say, this is also their own house. And they're not trying to drag this house with you. You shouldn't have. Why didn't you renew that rent for them? And wait for your husband to come back himself and personally ask them to move into the new building. Why did you refuse to renew the rent for them? Kind of, I will only say that you took advantage of the situation. You took advantage of the little links that were given to you to handle some family issues. You overrided it. So young lady, to me, I think here comes the end of the journey. I don't know what other netizens kind of have in bulk for you, what they want to say to you, but this is evil. You are wrong. Even after this, no one will consider you a wife material. The only thing that the husband might kind of think of doing is how to take the keys from you and travel back. Why did you even thought of doing such a thing? Or is it that you haven't heard from people, you never seek for advice, no one told you that you should have kind of mellowed down and let this family accept you? So remember to subscribe to my channel. What is your opinion? What is your own view about this young lady? Is her attitude worth displaying? Can I say this is a payback check? Yeah, I think she wanted to pay back to the in-laws for not kind of partaking in her traditional or white wedding marriage. That shouldn't have been the right way to do that. You should have done it in a way that they themselves will regret why they did what they did on their son's beautiful day, on their son's wedding day. You should have kind of loved them to an extent that they will regret misbehaving. They will regret rejecting you. So sorry. So, commenters, what do you have to say? If you are to be the husband, what would be your reaction? And if you are to be these in-laws, what would be your reaction? and I know the in-laws, they will never accept her back again. And as a young lady, do you have any reason to you, or to me, I think there is no reason for you to portray such attitude or character. But as a young lady, as a netizen, is there any reason why someone, a wife, should do such a thing? Please remember to subscribe to my channel and also drop your comments. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.